Wow, it's been a while since I've been on here, and I have been promising this video for months and months now, and I'm finally getting to it. And it's the Big Six. It's called the Big Six for a reason. I didn't come up with that name. I learned this through a doctor, and it's been something that I incorporated. That along with many other things I have incorporated into my life about 15 months ago, and it has paid off dividends, like immense dividends. So I've talked about it off and on, but I finally am getting around to making a video about it. The Big Six. Dr. Perry Mickelson is where I've learned this from. And I wanted to give you a little bit of background before I get into it. It's very easy, but just a little bit of background. We have lymph in our body. That's fluid that doesn't move on its own, like blood, and cells and things like that. Lymph does not move, so you have to move it. So that's why you have to move your body. There's lymph all over the place. And the lymph helps to move toxins around and out and eliminated through your poop, your pee, and your sweat. So that's why it's really important to do both of those things daily, or all of those things daily. And why you need to drink electrolytes daily, because when you do poop, pee, and sweat, you sweat out electrolytes, and you need to replenish those electrolytes so you can continue your healthy circle. So, and one thing that happens is at night when you go to sleep, your brain detoxes. So you fall asleep, you go to bed, you fall asleep within hopefully 10, 15, 20 minutes max after putting your head on your pillow. And then your brain, for the first third of the night or so, it goes into deep sleep, which helps to detox your brain. And then the last part of the night, the last half of the night or so, 2/3 of the night, maybe half the night, is spent in REM sleep, hopefully, and that kind of solidifies your memories that you've made, throughout the day, throughout the last week. It helps to solidify and put away those memories. So the detoxing part, when you're in deep sleep, that helps to detox your brain. That's when your brain does detox. It gets rid of it just dumps a lot of things. And then the next morning, movement is really important to get the lymph, it moves the detox, or moves the toxins around your body, and then you eliminate them. So it's like one big circular motion that you want to keep going. So that's why it's important to do this first thing in the morning. I do it every morning as I'm getting ready for the day without fail, whether I'm at home, whether I'm on vacation or on a work trip or whatever it is. I do this every single morning without fail, and it's, like I said, it's paid max dividends. So what you do is you start, there's 6 areas of the body that help with, like, where your joints are, where the lymph can kind of get stuck, and that doing this will help get it moving again. And then when you add movement to it, oddly enough, or it may not seem like it's a big deal, but if you jump, that helps your lymph movement, and that's what we'll do at the end of this. But I'll show that to you in a couple minutes. And this whole thing takes me about 5 to 6, maybe 7 minutes a day. So what you do, and this has to be in this same order, you start by tapping. So you have your collarbone, you want to tap above it for 10 seconds, then below it for 10 seconds, and you want to do it on each side. So tap, 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 I'm sorry, oh my gosh, I just messed it up already. You rub first. Ignore what I just said. You rub first. So you rub for 10 seconds. Rub below, rub above, rub below. Then you come back in and you tap above, tap below, tap above, tap below. And then you go in circles, above, below, above, below. This is all your collarbone. And then you move up to your neck, like right behind your ear, like right where your earlobe sits, down. You rub up and down, up and down, up and down for 10 seconds. And then you tap for 10 seconds. And then you go in circles for 10 seconds. And you do that on each side, because this is a big area of stagnation for lymph. It's right here at the base of your brain into your neck. And if you ever have like neck and shoulder tension, hello, I do, or I did, doing this helps big time to get rid of all that. So you rub, tap, circle here. And then another area of stagnation is this joint area of your shoulder, where there's a lot of lymph nodes right here, especially for you ladies, because this is where our breasts are. You tap, circle. I don't know why I keep doing that. Wow, I guess I can't really talk and do this at the same time. You do this, rub, 10 seconds, tap, 10 seconds, circle for 10 seconds on each side, rub, tap, circle. And then the next area is your gut area. So you want to tap for 10 seconds, or rub for 10 seconds. Oh my gosh, I'm getting this all wrong. Rub for 10 seconds, tap for 10 seconds, then place your hand over top your other hand and go in circles for 10 seconds. And then you want to get to your groin area and you want to rub here for 10 seconds, tap here for 10 seconds, circles for 10 seconds. And then the last area is right behind the knees. You want to rub up above your knee, then down below your knee for 10 seconds, and then tap on your knees for 10 seconds. And then at the very end, this is when you want to jump. So jump in place, and I just do jumping jacks, not full jumping jacks. And I try not to stay on the balls of my feet, because that will, like, it'll end up making your calves really tired. Try to stay flat on your feet, and do that for, I don't know, I do that for probably about a minute. And then that's it. That's all of the big 6 every single morning. Some people have, I don't know if you are familiar with a rebounder. It's like a small trampoline. You can do that. So instead of bouncing on the floor, you can get on your rebounder if you have one and jump on that for a minute or 2. Or you can just jump in place like I did. So you don't need any equipment. You don't need much time at all, 5 to 10 minutes. And then you just start your day off. I have another dog out here that wants to come in. Let's see how this goes. You want to come in? Come on. She likes to be wherever you are. So you do this in the morning, first thing in the morning, and just incrementally watch your health. Hello, Harper. Here, come on, let's go out. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Yeah, that didn't work. So watch your health just start to improve. I promise you, it will do that. And it's very simple. It doesn't cost anything. You don't need any equipment. And one thing you could add to it at the very end, which is what I just started doing probably about 3 weeks ago, is they are called belly bangs. So your belly button's right here. You go above and below your belly button and you do this. You do belly bangs, about 50 of them, and then you take your hands and you put them together like this, right where your belly button is, and you do 100 compressions into your belly button and you let it sit for like a second or 2. And then if it's tender, because this is where your vagus nerve runs. So your vagus nerve runs through here and comes together. And so your gut is like almost like central to your vagus nerve. And so if you do this helps to stimulate your vagus nerve, which is really important for nervous system support and nervous system regulation. So if you do this and you feel like it's tender, that means your vagus nerve needs to be worked on, and just keep doing that. And it should calm down as you continue to do this up to 100. But if it doesn't, that just means you need to continually work on this whole area, this whole system, and eventually it will calm down, and the health benefits are, it's to infinity and beyond. So that's the big 6. Collarbone, side of the neck, right at the ear, joint, arm joint here, belly, groin, back of knees. Those are the 6 areas that get stagnant. Your lymph gets stagnant, your joints get stagnant. This is good for joint health too. It supports your joints. So you don't get joint pain and all that stuff too. It's really easy. So I wanted to share that with you, and I hope it was informative. I will keep this on my feed, and I'll put it in as a highlight so you can refer back to it. It's called the Big 6. I didn't come up with it. It's Dr. Perry Mickelson of Chasing Pain. That's his Instagram handle. He's amazing. He's very good. I've learned a lot from him, as I've learned a lot from various people over the span of the last 15 years. He's been one of them. Kristen Pardue is another one. Just amazing people who just impart wisdom every day and practical things that you can do for yourself that are easy to implement and pay off big time. So hope that was helpful. And I hope you're having a good day. And I promise it won't take me months to come back on here and do a video for you.